So, what do we mean by the term human factors? Although there are several definitions, the Health and Safety Executive's explanation is commonly used. Human factors are the environmental, organisational and job factors and human individual characteristics which influence behaviour at work in a way which can affect health and safety. So human factors focuses on three aspects: the job, the individual and the organisation, and how they impact on people's health and safety related behaviour. People, as you know, are fallible, as are systems, so mistakes are made. The central tenet of human factors relates to the issue of how human beings acquire, perceive, interpret, process and respond to information. Errors can occur at all stages in this process. People are creative, insightful, resourceful and flexible in their thinking, known as cognition, but also make mistakes and can be, as you will see later in the examples and from your own reflections, can be easily sidetracked when dealing with complex activities, which is both a strength and a weakness. So human factors is the study of how humans behave and interact with each other and their surroundings, and how this has the potential to lead to error and ultimately compromise safety. It is important to realise that the study of human factors is not a new concept, even if it's only newly applied to the world of healthcare. Human factors originally was known as ergonomics and was first discussed and popularised within the military and in particular the aviation industry during the Second World War. As technology has become more advanced and complicated, it was noted that the level of error by the operator also increased. Some instances of this could be attributed to poor design, for example, putting a button or instrument panel in the wrong position, making it difficult for the operator to interact with. You may have experienced something similar to this in your everyday life if you've ever pulled open a door which should have been pushed open, or vice versa. A truly effective design should prevent this error from ever happening. Other instances could be attributed more directly to the individual and looked at the effects of increased cognitive workload or stress and how this increased the risk of error. Of course, you can have combinations of all of these, for example, interaction with a poorly designed piece of complicated equipment in a time of increased stress, which is likely to increase the risk of error furthermore. Although human factors and ergonomics are essentially the same topic, we now frequently refer to human factors when referring to the cognitive aspects of human error. And we refer to ergonomics with regard to the physical aspects, such as the workplace, the environment we work in, or the physical design. Another important point to remember is that as long as humans are involved in the process, there will always be the chance of error occurring. The fact of the matter is that nobody, no matter how careful they try to be, is perfect. Professor James Reason, one of the world's most foremost experts in human factors, once said, "Sometimes the best person in the world can make the worst mistakes." That should not be seen as a bad thing. Rather, it's a reality. Once we understand this, we can look at human error far more objectively and use the study of human factors to help reduce error from occurring. It also allows us to change our approach to human error, so we can support those who may have found to error rather than blaming them for the error, and foster and improve an open safety culture.